as a restaurant manager, because I was a restaurant manager for like 4 years, right? I loved that job. I loved working in food, chat. Like, I legitimately loved working in food. I had no issue. I loved feeding people as a restaurant manager of 4 years. The first 2 years, because I started in 2017, right? The first 2 years were great. It was great. It was a good time. I got to learn a lot of, like, people managing, a lot of cooking skills. I got to learn a lot about logistics and, like, buying shit for restaurants and how delivery, like, of, like, product works. I learned the ins and outs. It was good. Good skills to have, right? And then 2020 happened. And, of course, I'm not the boss. I'm just the manager. I don't own the company. So what do the bosses say? The bosses are like, hey, by the way, we want to maximize profit. So we're not just getting one delivery tablet. We're not just getting 2 delivery tablets. We're not getting 3 delivery tablets. We're getting 4 delivery tablets because we gotta make money. We have to make money, right? Right? You can understand. And we weren't a big business either. This was not a big business. This was a... It wasn't big. I'm not gonna go into details because I can't. That was when I stopped enjoying that job. Because here's the deal. The amount of money that you make from these delivery tablets is not worth the commission cut and like the driver fees and the margin cuts. And what really sucks is the quality drops for everything. The quality drops for the third-party deliveries. The quality drops for it drops for the in-house customers. It drops for the takeout customers because you are juggling everything. You are no longer a independent, fun little business that people come into. If you are a business owner and you force that delivery tablet shit on your workers, you're a problem. You are the problem. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be honest. I'm being savage tonight. You are the problem if you set up those tablets, especially if you set up more than one. If business is hurting and you set up like one, I understand. But if you were a functioning business before, and then you stick those tablets in your little business, that is a surefire way to make sure that your quality goes to shit and everybody has a worse time. That's just how it goes. Because it's like, if you've never been a delivery driver, or you've never worked in a retail space that has the delivery tablets for Uber and DoorDash, I'm gonna give you a scenario, okay? Now let's do a guided visualization here, okay? Let's do a little guided visualization. You are a line cook or a worker or a cashier at a small business that you've been working at for a year, maybe 2 years. You're comfy, you have a schedule, you come into work, you know, you don't love it, but you don't hate it, right? It's a good stable job. Sometimes, you know, you don't get paid super well, but it's stable and you don't hate it. That's what's important, right? Now what happens, right? You have a typical dinner rush, right? It's 5 o'clock, it's 5:30. People are getting off work. People are getting out of school, you know, and they're coming down to have your food, and you're ready to go. You're pumped and ready to go. You've got you've just had your coffee, or taking a sip from your flask in the staff bathroom because it's come to that, and you're ready to handle the dinner rush. You're ready to handle the people. You're ready to handle your waiters. You're ready to handle your cashiers. Everything's good, right? And it doesn't have to be a nightmare, because if everybody works together, right, and everybody has one common goal, which is getting food to people and making sure they're happy, it's good. you just crank out orders. The time goes by like crazy. You get it done, you go home, and that's another day, right? Now imagine, right? You've got 30 something odd customers walking through the door, maybe 40, right? And you're pumped and ready to go, and then you hear those 4 delivery tablets going off in unison, each one of them with its own weird chime, its own weird quirks, all right? And each one of them, if you don't press the buttons in the exact right order, you'll crash the tablet. It won't print the ticket properly, or it'll send the driver right away, who is going to come through that door and is not going to understand even a smidgen of what you're going through, and they're gonna go, where's the order? I have other places to be. While you and your few line cooks and waiters are literally like, we're literally helping the line of people going out the door. It's going to be like half an hour. And they look at you and they're like, that's unacceptable. And then they abandon the order. And then the customer doesn't get the order. And then another driver comes by while you're still helping the huge crowd of people. And they're like, where's the order? And we're like, we're helping people get food that are in the business because they come first. And then they abandon that order too. And then you get a nasty review from the customer who ordered on DoorDash, who proceeds to call the restaurant location and go, where the fuck is my food? I ordered my food 45 minutes ago. Where is it? It doesn't even say it's on the way. And you have to sit there and be like, we're so sorry, ma'am or sir, or anywhere in between. It is coming. It's a very busy time of night right now. We're a very small business. And the cycle repeats itself. And it gets worse because you'll have like 8 drivers lined up at the door waiting to pick up the fucking 8, 10, 12, 20 orders that are piling up on the order tablet. And when you sit there and you you go and then you go, oh no, we're gonna have to disable the order system for a little bit so that we can catch up. And when you do, you get an angry call from your boss. And your boss goes, why the fuck is the third-party delivery turned off? We need to be making money, SpongeBob. We need to be making money. This isn't a joke, by the way. This is actually my life. Because, money. Anyway, yeah, no, that was my life for like 2 years. It was literally just every day it was a influx of, we're not gonna hire more people. And we're not going to put more people on the, oh shit, I should probably just go to do the Wind Waker thing. We're not going to hire more people and put more people on the shift to handle this. You guys can handle it. But we are going to, put in 4 delivery tablets. And expect you to crank out the same, quality and efficiency as if you were just serving, respectful, happy customers. Instead of angry, impatient delivery drivers delivering to angry, impatient customers who didn't want to leave their house and are instead getting hosed, paying double what they would have paid if they walked in the store or like got somebody to come get it for them. Like, I understand completely. Disabilities exist, accessibility problems exist. I completely get it. I sympathize. But at the same time, it's like, why are you spending $30 on a $10 burger just to have it show up a soggy mess that's been stepped on by the driver, and it's gonna show up an hour late anyway? It's just like, people need to get their priorities straight. Like, they really need to get their priorities straight. It's like, I don't get it. I do not understand. I would rather walk like half an hour to go get my food and pay 1/3 as much than have it delivered by a driver who is underpaid and angry and probably driving under the influence of something to keep their job. Anyway, but yeah, no, that's my complaining. It's literally just like, small businesses were kind of uprooted and obliterated, not just by COVID, but by the third-party deliveries. Because it's like, it's literally just like people, bosses and people who make a lot of money and business owners are often, more oftentimes than not, incredibly blind. Because they're either really old or really young and they're inexperienced in this newfangled thing that is a delivery tablet, right? And like they don't understand how much it destroys work ethic. And they never will, because they just see dollar signs. They see a method to get more product out to people, they see dollar signs. They don't see quality. They don't care about quality. They see dollar signs. And that's, you know, it's pretty much how it goes. And that's why I don't work in food anymore. Holy fuck. It was good. It was good while it lasted. I had fun. I learned a lot. I made a lot of people very happy. I hope a lot of customers remember me fondly. And I hope the bad ones don't. But, yeah. That was always funny. Because, like, I'm 5'3". I'm, like, 5'3". And, like, people asking for the manager was always wonderful. Because it was just like... Where's the food? I want to see the manager. And it's just like, okay, I'll be right back. I come back and I'm just like, what can I help you with today? And they look at my fucking baby face, my 5'3" ass, and they're like, no, I want the manager. It's like, ma'am, sir, I am the manager, please. It's like, no, I want the owner. It's like, okay, well, the owner is busy doing place stuff at other locations and other things. I literally am the person in charge. It's like, well, hurry up. And it's like, okay. Yo, fish were the same height? Hell yeah. Don't forget the phone held right against the nose as they were, as they charge into the kitchen. Oh yeah, people who charge into the back of the kitchen, when they don't get what they want because there aren't enough people on staff. Yeah, that's great. That's horrifying. People barging into the kitchen. Like, that says staff only for a reason, but it's like, okay. Those people need to get trespassed on the spot, not gonna lie. No, 100%. But, like, unfortunately, my bosses were those typical, like, customers always right type of people. I do not understand the mentality. I legitimately don't. I don't get it. I don't understand.